Welcome to day 4 of the 13-day transformation ritual. And today we are going to feel. Welcome to I Feel. Today is correlated with the zodiac sign Cancer based on this system. And we are going to extend on day 3, I think, with day 4, I feel. You could think of day 3 as the programming impetus that enabled you with your thoughts to log in the lines of the picture or the black and white. And now with I feel, you get to color in those lines, you get to shade in the gradients, you get to literally bring to life, coming into Leo of creation, well, Sag creation, but Leo of source and fire and light, into what it is you are drafting and creating. I also akin day 3 to writing your story through just thinking about the life that you are creating, the life that you are in right now that's already done for you. And so we get to establish the secret through feeling. And this is going to be the final part of the individuation series from the first 4, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. Everything moving tomorrow forward is going to now integrate further and break you through the social channels, where we're taking everything that you are, as far as the 4 building blocks and principles through the 4 elements, and then of course you will bring it through the next exercises that will have you actually apply what you've activated. Integration also begins at Cancer for the next 3 signs, Cancer, Leo, and Virgo. So once again, this is a great day to get everything you wrote or affirmed day 1, day 2, day 3, and now be in a position to feel it. Whereas the I think day really, of course, had you think many thoughts, as you will continue to do, and you want to continue to do every of the previous days through the current day. Now you get to collapse the experience that you think and that you are creating to happen, and you feel it as it is happening now. The psychic potential of your emotions metaphysically existing beyond space and time is the bridge through the astral realm and your causal mind, ruled by Uranus, to, through Saturn and material totality, be made real. And of course, as usual, the more intent and fun you put into this, the better. That being said, one major misconception with this is that you have to believe what you feel, or that you have to produce deep emotions. For some of you, this feeling can just be an inner knowing. For others of you, this feeling isn't a feeling at all. It's just a decisive element to where you have decided, and that decision is a feeling. So some of you may not be actually deep in these waters feeling this. You don't have to. I have a Capricorn moon, so like, trust me, I'm not really a feel. Like, I feel as a sense, but like I don't really feel like that. So, you know, you can get caught up in mental traps like, am I feeling this right enough? Am I doing this right? There's no right or wrong way to do it. And that's why with day 3, once you start to produce these thoughts robotically or willfully, they will naturally produce these emotions. And there's nothing that has to be forced, all right? I will have in the description box below a very valuable resource by Neville Goddard, an audiobook called Feeling is the Secret. That's very fitting for this day, and I hope it serves you well. One thing you also don't want to get in a trap with too is trying to figure out how this works. Peace dealer, I thought all these thoughts, but like, how do I know it's working? How do I trust that, you know what I'm saying, I can actually make this happen? And remember, if you take this in the sense of you plugging in the inputs to transform your being, you don't have to be so caught up on what you're manifesting, but you are 100% guided by the higher self version of you in this interconnectivity of reality, because none of us are separate. Separation is an illusion. So let me share a synchronicity that I manifested yesterday just doing this ritual. We're only in day 3 and it's already super magical. I can only imagine day 4 is going to kick this super powerful. I'm telling you this synchronicity because just like I experienced this, I not only believe you experienced something similar, but let this serve as an example of how you don't need to know how. You really, it humbled me too. You don't need to know how. We're all a part of each other's synchronicities and all a part of each other's, you know what I'm saying, plot, or however we live our life. So basically, I had downloaded some very amazing, you know, knowledge and information about the nature of my heart, and you know how this parallels, you know, being able to create fantasies. And I saw several synchronicities related to that, where you know, you ever download or channel something and then spirit shows you like the word of it passing through you in the car just to confirm that wasn't in your head, like that's real. Oh yeah, I was on a wave. Anyway, I had gotten to the point where I was pondering, okay, well, how does that make sense? You know what I mean? Like the message that I download, which also applies to you. I like to think what I pick up is universal, in that, you know, my heart is a treasure that I can wish upon, and things will come true. And that was a very, it was a very, you know, interesting thing to really start to accept. And I was wondering, I was trying to think about it too much, like, okay, how would I make it work? Like, how do I make real sense of this? Like, really, like I have a whole like fantasy factory in my heart. In less than 10 minutes, while I was pondering this, I was on the way to the smoke shop so that I can get another one of those nicotine vapes. And first of all, I'm going to the smoke shop, and I'm not thinking about this mentally, but I'm looking at the exotic snacks that they have at the store. I never do this, ever. I didn't even know they had it. I was just looking at it. I was looking to buy some things that I would never really buy, just out of curiosity, and then it happened. There was a Disney song playing that I was right in earshot in. It's almost as if my body led me to this place. And what do you know? Less than 10 minutes of me pondering this, the song playing is this classic Disney song that one of the store clerks after was like, "This is my favorite Disney song," and I'm paraphrasing, you might know, but it was something along the lines of "Make a wish with your heart, and whatever you desire will come to you." Damn it, I wish I remembered how that song goes. It's a very classic Disney song, but I was just mind blown and with chills because the answers are always all around you. I was thinking day 3, the reality I wanted to create, accepting stuff about myself, and I was naturally guided to the understanding. I didn't have to know how. I didn't have to believe. I just decided to commit, and this magical adventure is unfolding for me. And that's not even a profound synchronicity that hasn't happened to any of you or any of us multiple times, but I just felt the need to share that, because you don't want to get trapped up in trying to you don't have to figure it out. You exist beyond just your physical being. You're only, once again, aware of less than 1% of the electromagnetic spectrum. So this is where there are facets beyond you that take your thoughts and feelings, log it, and then of course, as above so below, guide you through this. And now that you have thought about the world you're creating and the book you're writing, it's time to feel it. Insert yourself in those situations and just feel like you have it now. Spend this day to practice being in the end state, feeling how you would feel should you be in that desire. And once again, for some of you, that's no feeling. And so don't make yourself believe, damn, I'm not feeling anything. If in the feeling of your natural desire, there's no emotion and you would just feel calm, that's the feeling. Okay? If you get riled and passionate, that's the feeling. Feelings like air are kind of turbulent, the waters, so you don't have to just feel one thing, just allow yourself to be in that state. If you get knocked off, dust yourself up, try again. All right, and there's great potential to once again have fun with this, and to really, dive and swim as far deep as you want to go. Because of its trine to Pisces and Scorpio, this opens the door to feeling Delulu, because feelings once again exist outside of this physical reality, emotions with which possess you in order for you to be a conduit and express. So they're going to be outside time. This is why you can feel things that have not happened yet, and it still doesn't make it any less true. Your inability to perceive how it actually plays through does not make you delusional. It makes you delusional if you accept at face value what you see, because this universe is not locally real. So everything that they had taught us was a lie. And this is where, as we are awakening, we are accepting our God-given talents to be able to insert and project ourselves in what experiences we want to create, and how you overlap that is to feel it now. Intro psychic ability, I feel. And so all you have to do really is to extend on everything I have and everything you thought to write the story, and now we're gonna feel it. There's no right or wrong way to feel this, just feel it. Make sure you watch that Feeling is the Secret if you need any tips. Very comprehensive. It's a short audiobook. It's less than, I think, 40 minutes. And yeah, the depth that will really guide you forward through realistically feeling, okay, that you are in this end state, and to naturally apply this focus towards, will keep you in this fourth dimensional construct. Apply this secret, and once again, you don't have to believe. That's going to be day 12, where we'll talk about that more. This is just going to be the initial feeling. For example, I'm in Six Flags right now. Just like the classic Neville Goddard story with Barbados, I'm not feeling like I want to go to Six Flags. I have to be careful too, because I might accidentally manifest this for myself, and I don't really want to go to Six Flags. That's been happening too, where like I'll just like do whatever, boom, it happens. But I'm in Six Flags. Like I'm not thinking about being in Six Flags. I will go to Six Flags. I feel it right now. I feel the exhilaration of the roller coaster. Oh, I'm falling. Like I'm having fun. It doesn't matter if right here, I'm here right now. I'm feeling that I'm in Six Flags. And you can do both. Okay, it's Virgos and Pisces are mastering how to be in both realms simultaneously, but you don't need to have those energies to do both. I can still manage my 3D while I'm in Six Flags with 4D. And just like that synchronicity I told you, I don't have to know how to get there. Just like I was literally guided to hear that message right at the right place at the right time, your higher self is moving like a video game too, okay? So it is what it is. Day 4, baby. Day 5 is where things start to get super fun. Leo, okay? This is where we start to converge all the first 4. So really go back to the first 3 days in your heart and your mind and be prepared to feel that. This is where we deepen the power and you start to produce this. There's no right or wrong way to feel this. And the more you kind of focus this, you can flow with how the feelings shift. But y'all stay blessed as always. And until next time.